And welcome back to the SnowFox Show! SnowFox Show Daily. It's every other day, except when it's not. It's been a lot of not lately. I'm Wonderful SnowFox. We're playing Mamiya, Shared Illusion of World's End. And we are continuing through Ryou's story. So we have not forgotten about him. Because he's having he has like the parent issue where the parent's kind of abusive, right? So again, this is going to be the beginning of the video because I'm probably not going to know how to read for the first little bit. And we should be good. Let's see if I can remember any voices I was putting on whatsoever, so. You're the next hero that this world is waiting for. After confirming, see, we're tripping over words already. After confirming that everyone had gotten on their horses, the attendant headed to the control box. Lights flared up all around us. Blech, words, give me water. Oh my god, we can't read today. There was a cut prism in the middle and reflected the light everywhere. Mamiya got on the horse next to mine, looking like a loyal vassal awaiting his king's orders. I follow you to the ends of the roof. After an image of light appeared in the darkness every time I blinked. I mean, Isn't Mamiya supposed to be my... I know he claimed to be my father, but he's not my father, right? Mamiya looks straight in my eye. Always there. Right next to your heart. If I was going to say my father again, yeah. The horse sprang into motion with the sound of the buzzer. So again, Mamiya is trying to manipulate us into killing ourselves in some way, right? Or at least leading us to our deaths. Is what I've grasped that Mamiya is doing, so... The husband finally snapped me back to reality. The other guests appear to have already dismounted. I jumped off my horse and patted its neck. It felt like plastic. And yet, I could sense warmth coming from it. I gave its back another meaningful stroke, like someone saying goodbye to a loyal companion they had braved countless hurdles with. Why was I here again? I don't remember. Ryou, where on earth have you been? Where are you two? We went on the roller coaster. I thought my heart would jump out of my chest when it brought us to the top. I want to go again. You do? Really? Wow, you're braver than I am. Why don't you go with her, Ryou? It can't be much fun sitting around on a bench all day. I haven't had this much fun in my life. Huh? I love amusement parks. I'm really glad I came. Thanks for inviting me, Sue. I'm having lots of fun too. It's getting a bit late though. Well, let's make for the Ferris wheel ride, our last ride. I bet it's beautiful around this time of day. I never liked Ferris wheels. When our turn came, we all boarded the metal cabin. You didn't look too comfortable there. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. I'm used to it though. You're so small, Ryou. I guess. Wow, it's so beautiful, Ryou. Look, Kato, look. It's really pretty. Do you think we can see our house from here? I'm sure it's out there, somewhere. Midori's excitement made me look out the window. The scenery really was utterly breathtaking. The evening sun had painted the cityscape orange. People on the ground level seemed like tiny ants. It reminded me of a diorama. I was saying dilemma. It's like, no, not dilemma, not dilemma. Diorama. I had seen it a long time ago. Yet even though it's a small, artificial-looking world, people would continue living their lives. From up here, our everyday struggles felt strangely inconsequential. See, we don't trip on that word, but we trip on the easy one. Did you have fun? So turned toward me, his feature darkened by the backlight. Yeah. The sun shone directly in my eyes, forcing me to squint. From Sue's angle, I must have looked pretty ridiculous. Me and my parents used to go to amusement park all the time, and we'd always leave the Ferris wheel for last. When I first looked out at the city from above, I almost couldn't believe how small and beautiful it was. My mom and dad still got along really well back in those days, and I had tons of fun. I bet his parents went on a trip, not like separated or anything. I remember not wanting to go home. I wish I could stay on the Ferris wheel forever. So you see, I wanted both you and Midori to have the same experience. I see. I appreciate it. Glad to hear it. Smiling, so tilted his head to the side. It made me feel somewhat wistful? No, no, wistful. He seemed to have noticed how exhausted I was. I was supposed to be looking after them, not the other way around. Heh. I averted my eyes out of embarrassment when... Hey, Sue. Isn't that actual Mamiya? That's actual Mamiya. What are you doing here? You're not till later. Hello there. Huh? Who the hell? Midori had been right next to me until a moment ago, but now they were nowhere to be found. Instead, I saw an unfamiliar man sitting in front of me. Wait a second. Do I really not know him? I've been waiting for you. Minato? No, it can't be. That can't be. You never have this kind of intimidating aura. I felt a shudder make its way down my spine. I was short of breath, drenched in sweat. Who the hell was he? Why did I... Do you remember me? I'm so happy. All sorts of images flashed through my mind. Flowing liquid, screeching of metal, the taste of blood. There's no need to be afraid. Painting a motionless arc, the Ferris wheel continued to rise. I just wanted to talk. I was trapped in here. Ah! Ah! Mamiya. Mamiya, Mamiya, Mamiya. Ryou, are you okay? You need to calm down. Mamiya's my invisible friend. You can't have him too. Huh? Suo. Are you okay? You suddenly collapsed. Imagine a world where he's the responsible one here. Like, he's absolutely insane in the other story. Ryou? Ryou. Midori. Sorry, this is my fault for suggesting we ride the Ferris wheel. I'm sorry. No. You're wrong, so I really enjoyed it. I really did. You don't have to apologize. I'm not lying. I had the time of my life. I really do like the pop color look on him. It's nice. Ah, right, classmate A, my least favorite classmate. Oh, look, it's Kichiki. Kichiki. Yep. I was like, I said that right, didn't I? Why do you even bother coming in? There's only one class left. Damn, that Claire. Minato, you didn't go to an amusement park yesterday, did you? Wait, what? An amusement park? I didn't. Why do you ask? No reason. Wait, did you actually go? Wow, talk about unusual. Was it fun? Yeah. I was just about to answer him like that. With the events at the Ferris wheel flashed into my mind. Well, I suppose it's exhausting to be surrounded by so many people. It's easy to relax in places you're familiar with. Actually, it was plenty of fun. Oh, really? I'm glad that... I guess. Minato, Crap, I'm going to be late for my part-time job. Sorry, I gotta run. See you around. What is Minato's part-time job? I don't think I ever figured that out. Sure. Today was one of the few weekdays I actually didn't have a shift. Midori only had morning classes, but the school contacted me to say she had gone home by herself. I did some shopping at the supermarket. I passed by my usual way home and instead took another path. There we go. Good. They're still there. I'm waiting for these shoes for a while now. They're sporty but refined design. Really caught my eye. They remind me of tin toy car I wanted as a kid. I just wanted to have them. I don't see how a car's related, but okay, I guess it's like the wanting part. Partly to make peace with my past self. I was originally planning on buying them tomorrow, but now that I saw the actual article, I got kind of worried that someone else might buy them before that. Besides, I just happened to have some time on my hands. Alright. There was an envelope hidden in one of the drawers at my desk. I could go get it right away. Preparing dinner would have to wait, but still. It's not going to be there. Come on, Ryou, you know that. Nothing good ever happens in this story. Okay, don't you go anywhere now. I'll come back for you. I'm home. Welcome back, Ryou. Huh? Why was she already home? I didn't hear you. I'm home. Ah, look at this, Ryou. I bought a new bag. Where the hell did she get the money for that? She wouldn't even leave enough for Midori's food, so how? God, I've been wanting this for so long. And then I got this unexpected bonus. Aren't I the luckiest? I had a really bad feeling about the way she said that. I immediately rushed to my room and rummaged through my drawers. Well, I'm gonna kill her, she's gonna kill me, so... Based on Mamiya, I'm pretty sure, like, Ryu's gonna die. It wasn't there. I couldn't find it anywhere. The money I'd been saved for so long was gone. Ah. You only have yourself to blame, Ryou. I mean, who keeps all the valuables in a drawer? You should really be smarter than that. When you leave cash like that and out in the open, it only makes sense I take it, you know? Quadruple exclaim. I felt a sudden urge to kill the bitch on the spot. But if I did that, what would happen to Midori? She'd be left without a mother, and her brother would become a criminal. I couldn't force Midori into a situation like that. So in the end, I simply gritted my teeth and clenched my fists hard enough for my nails and bit deep into my palms. As a casual reminder, you could always, I don't know, report them to child services for clearly abusing the children. That's our other option here, Ryou. Come on. I don't know why that's not our first option. That's all I could do is stifle my building rage while watching her go back to the bedroom in a good mood. So this was how people were driven to suicide. Oh, we're killing ourselves? Cool. That's always fun too. That'd be a bit anticlimactic after everything that happened. I figured my mother would kill me, but you know, oh well. The pain accumulated, and one day he would just snap. Oh, hey Mamiya. How's it going? Ryou. Why is it always like this? No matter how hard I try, I can't fight the environment I was born into. Why? Look at me, Ryou. I'm was holding a tiny little car made of tin. Is this? It was the same one I'd seen in a toy shop as a kid. How come you have this? In place of an answer, he simply pressed a finger against his lips and silenced me. My lips or his lips? I didn't really write. It's gonna be our little secret, Ryou. Remember, that's never a good sign when people tell you that. I nearly choked up. I'd given up on this so long ago. I'd accepted that would be forever beyond my reach. I acted as though I had forgotten all about it. But never actually give up. Desire remained buried deep within me, perpetually unfulfilled. Thank you, Mamiya. I clenched the little car firmly to my chest. Rust and wear aside, it was the most important thing I've ever owned. A genuine treasure. I swear I wouldn't show it to anyone. Huh? Ryou? So, what's that in your hands? It was the toy car I received from Mamiya. Oh, nothing. Hey, I saw you hide something just now. Look, I said it's nothing, okay? Huh? Come on, you know you can show me. Told you to piss off. Oh. Now I done it. I actually hit him. The air froze around us. There was nothing left, only emptiness. Almost like a balloon pop when a balloon popped. So stared back at me. He was holding a hand to his reddened cheeks, while his body trembled all over. His eyes reflected bitter disbelief, along with fear and a tinge of disappointment. Singular exclaim. I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran. I didn't mean to actually hit him. He looked at me the exact same way my classmates always did. I didn't even know he could make a face like that. Ryou, It's always like this. I act before I think. It doesn't matter how hard I try to fix things, nothing ever works out. I'm a piece of trash. I was born into this, and I can't change it. Ryou. Mamiya. I'm here. Mamiya. Let's go home, Ryou. To that terrible place that we hate. I see what you're doing, Mamiya. Mamiya, what should I do? Mamiya's like, we should kill ourselves. He's like, I don't know about that one. Listen, Ryou. You have to live with yourself. Oh my god, Mamiya giving an okay advice? I have to live with myself? Yes, be honest with your desires. Do what you really want to do. I don't know, Mamiya, that's a teetering again. There's no need to overthink it. I'm almost 100% sure that, like, Ryou also dies, because literally we're, like, 3 through 3 for, like, the people dying. Not including Natsume, who was, you know, dead in the prologue, but... Your true nature will emerge when you don't stress over every single decision you make. Gah. Thank you, man A. Give in to my emotions, I acted without thinking. You little shit. I dodged the fist of the man, 2 heads taller than me, and swung with my iron pipe. Ah, I see, he's robbing people. He cried out as back arched from the pain. Seemed to have been the last one. I took a quick look around and saw no one else approaching. No one's either knocked down wouldn't be standing up anytime soon. The only thing moving was the flow of blood. Once again, the air itself felt dead. I could barely remember the last time I lived through it. And today was just as hard as it ever been. I just really tried to inhale. It's just like you said, Mamiya. This is me. This is who I am. Seeing the blood dance in the air after every swing of my pipe made it easier to breathe. Hey, Ryou, been out murdering people? No. What an oddly specific question. We haven't been to judo practice together in ages. Want to do it today? I walked off, completely ignoring Minato. But he kept following me. I know you haven't been to the dojo in a while. Sensei told me to bring you along next time I went. I'm totally out of shape now, so I'm having a bit of a hard time doing everything. Just go by yourself. I'm not interested. You're in my way. Ryou, wait. Minato grabbed my arm. The strength of his grip surprised me. This isn't a feminine grip. You've been acting weird lately. How so? How? You mean you can't tell? Don't you remember what you've been taught? Strength exists for self-defense, not hurting others. I know you take down thugs that pick a fight with you, and it's all been in self-defense. For the last couple of days, though, you've been actively going after them. I had no idea what you're talking about. My mind was filled with incessant sound of metal clashing against metal. I drowned everything else, making it difficult to process what Minato was saying. Come on, throw the pipe away. Am I still carrying the bloody pipe? Sorry, Minato was legit like, hey, been out killing people? It doesn't make you look cool. I don't know, it might look kind of cool carrying a bloody pipe. I mean, you already look kind of cool with like the pop collar with like the sweater. The clearly hands in pocket, but step aside. No. You're in my way. What's changed you, Ryou? I'm telling you for the last time. Step aside. My body moved by itself. I opened my pipe and was about to swing it. Straight at Minato. Do it. Man, I was like, I want to die anyway. You could hit me too. He wasn't running away. Instead of closing his eyes, he firmly locked gazes with me. This is stupid. I lowered the pipe and shook off Minato's hand as his grip weakened. Ryou, I wasn't born in a nice place where such platitudes actually apply. It's a weird word for Ryou to pick, but you know, whatever. I stopped going to school. I didn't feel like seeing anyone. Then I ended up freezing to death after all my fights. Have we come full circle? After all everyone did was give me judgmental looks anyway. I hit people to breathe. Before I knew it, the iron pipe started... We really gotta stop carrying around this iron pipe, man. Started feeling like a natural extension of my hand. I hit their arms, their stomachs, their shins, and their heads. That's right. You've got the right to choose the world that's easier for you. Thanks, Mamiya. You're so encouraging. You're special. Mamiya's words had an encouraging ring to them. I could choose the world I live in. In that moment, I felt like I'd just been set free from all my shackles. How long had it been since I stopped being honest with myself? I even at my breathing and looked up at the sky, listening to the howl of the cold December wind. It had been painted crimson. The iron pipe in my hand reflected the evening sun. I felt the blood spattered all over, and it resented me. Like, we are just flat out killing people then. I should go home. As I walked around the footbridge, striking my pipe behind me, I came upon a familiar man. Familiar? What do you mean? That's Suo. Ryou. So... You need to stop this. This isn't you. Oh, you saw it? I was just passing by and I watched you, like, beat 5 guys to death. It was kind of crazy. So... This isn't me. What is? Who am I really? Well, you don't speak much and always look angry, but I'm sure if you're kind and considerate of others, that's who you really are. That's the only way you want to see in me. Don't push your ideals on me. I respected you. You should never resort to violence. It's wrong. And you're saying you're right? Huh? That's a lovely little still frame there. It doesn't actually show the pipe, because, like, it would be just covered in blood, right? He definitely looks like he's been, like, slaughtering people in the streets, though. All you do is offer half-hearted consolations? Consolations, not consultations. Sight reading, so good. Is satisfying your own hypocrisy the right way to live? But I've never hurt anybody. That day, what do you think happened to the man you tried to save? Nothing's changed. He's still a living punching bag. All your actions of your superior attitude did was hurt the pride even more. His pride anymore. Even more. Don't you get it? Hypocrisy is in itself a form of violence. Not really, Suo, but sorry. Not really, Ryou. Sorry, they're very similar names. Admit your faults, Suo. It's like, okay, I'll admit I maybe saved someone and that didn't help them if you admit you killed 12 people. No. You're the one who's wrong. Give me a break. You have no idea how I feel. I'm the kind of person that punches first and asks questions later. The exact kind you hate. I was born like this. It's in my genes. I'm different from you in every conceivable way.
I wish it was easier to listen to myself.
Wait, what? It's like audio.
It was as easy as I thought it was going to be.
So there's like actual...
It doesn't sound the same. My voice doesn't sound the same.
That's a weird voice there.
I'm laying in bed, I can't go to sleep.
Like, I'm gonna have to talk over this, frankly, but whatever.
Sometimes it's so hard to
Ella came home to the same time for a change.
so hard to go to sleep.
I said I'm going to
So
definitely
hard
kill
to
my mother.
wake up.
Hey, what's the matter with you? At least greet me when you walk in.
I wonder if it's ever going to get easier.
Why is this thing filled with dirty dishes? It's your job to do
One day
them.
I'll just go to
Shut the
sleep
hell up.
and say goodbye.
What?
One day I'll get up.
Why did you just say?
and wakes up.
Try saying that again. Who do you think feeds you and lets you go to school, huh?
Brain off.
Come on, I'm not hearing you. I didn't choose. Didn't choose to be born in this household. Huh? Children can't pick their families. Neither I and Midori ever had a choice.
My mom.
Oh, I see how it is. God, this sucks. Nothing good ever comes from having that damn kid. I wish she'd never been born.
What seemed real in the beginning.
I go through every goddamn day thinking about you now. I knew that I'd only been using my mother as an excuse for my personality.
Seems funny to say things.
But even without all that, I'd still been trash. I'd still be trash. Steel pipe screeched against the floor. I thought yeah, is she not concerned when I walked home with like a really bloody pipe and seemed to be in a much more foul mood than usual? Not the blood under my fingernails tendril. I was hopeless, completely beyond hope. I knew it'd come to this sooner or later. Ah. Ryou, what are you? Yeah. How long had I been hurting her? How long had I been hitting her for? At first she resisted, but the more I did it, the weaker she got, until she stopped moving altogether. So we're doing a rage crime here, like purely based on emotions. So they have a tendency to like kind of overkill, right? They stab like way too many times. The blood mixing with their froth created a strange and indescribable goo. Ugh. She was still alive, though only barely. Maybe I should put her out of misery. That sounds like a good idea. I heard her voice come from somewhere, and I agreed with it wholeheartedly. With her gone, I have no one else to worry about, besides the 700 cops that have followed me home. If Midori's beast would stop, she would finally be able to smile again, all the time. I was confident I could patch things up with Zero too. It would solve all my problems. Lift up the iron pipe, it had become so red you could no longer tell the rust and the dry blood apart. Besides the fact they're two very different colors, but you know, as the blood would be darker, right?
The only thing I really love.
It was time to clean up the trash and secure a bright future for both Midori and myself. And Midori sees me and I go and kills myself, right? That's how this goes? Story writing 101. Ryou? Voice rang out from behind me. Same lovely voice that called my name countless times. Midori. That's that's a calm face if I've ever seen one. Yeah. Midori's ear-piercing scream filled. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do that ear-piercing, justice, but filled the entire empty of our house. Yeah. Neat. It's okay, Midori. You don't need to suffer anymore. She won't hurt you ever again. Aren't you happy? Stay away. I mean, yes, you did just kill someone again. Well, 12 people, but you know. Midori slapped my hand away. It was the first time she'd ever rejected me. And then we kill ourselves because they saw, like, this is, come on, story writing 101. Me. How did you think someone would react to you murdering someone? Come on. Oh, it's so terrible. Midori's face grew unrecognizably hoarse, yet still continued to scream. A flood of tears covered her entire face. She was no longer looking at me as her brother. Can't take it seriously. It's so funny. Oh, hey, the rain! He's going outside in the rain. I staggered through the streets, letting the heavy rain beat down on me. I had no direction in mind. So Midori both rejected me. I had no place in the world. So where was I supposed to go? My pipe in my hand felt heavier and heavier, almost like it was gradually soaking up the rain. Probably was soaking up the rain, honestly, because it's a pipe, but you know. I had nowhere to go, no place to go home. No one to trust and rely on. I'm all alone. I see we're just quoting songs now. I had nothing. Mamiya. It didn't matter if the world ended. My existence was entirely too minuscule for me to perceive matters on this scale. I had my hands full of protecting what was right in front of me. Another fantastic picture from Ryou. This Mamiya sucks, man. Like, just a kid in like a giant, like, bunny mask. How's he have that? It's so weird. Ugh. I'm not sure that's picking up, but like my neck is super itchy. I was like, ah. Hopefully it's not. Ryou, do you want me to save you from this world? Mamiya, that sounds a lot like killing me. By saved, you mean kill? Mamiya? I don't know what to do anymore. All you have to do is imagine. That is all Wonderland. A Wonderland? Recall the happiest memories of your life, buried deep within your subconscious. You'll never get sick from the coffee cup ride here. We've got enough balloons to fill the whole sky. Shimmering attractions, rainbow-colored candies, they all belong to you. That sounds like fun. I bet it does. I'm tired. I see. So tired. Let's go. Come on, Ryou. Mamiya waits. Mamiya awaits in the. Let's give this another attempt. Trichiluculism. Trichiluculism? I can't read that, man. Ugh. The moment when I uttered those words to me, my consciousness grew hazy. My cold fingers and trembling lips no longer mattered. Nothing did anymore. Not my mother, not my classmates, not even what had happened to me. I allowed myself to drift into that sweet, warm haze. Tell me, where did I go wrong? Well, where you killed the 12 people, Ryou. Like, it's actually the exact spot that you went wrong is where you started murdering people. It's a very easy line to like see. I messed up a question, yet no answers came. Are we not into the tricubism something? I ran my palm across Kiichi's cheek as heavy rainfall beat down around his mouth. I felt no warmth at all, only the chill of death. There he is. Why Kiichi, Ryou? Attention, the door to the institution has been unlocked. Press restart on the title. Hells yeah. That should officially actually be all of them, unless there's a secret 6th character. Which I don't think there is. So that will officially wrap up all of... Which one's which? Was that Fall Down? No, that one's Fall Down, then it's Downfall, right? Remember guys, if you've been enjoying the show, make sure to subscribe. And now we can finally move on to the other half of this, which is Downfall. Don't worry, we're still where we are. See, I saved. See? Back we go. The pendulum's time, now flip forward. You did? I don't remember what this is talking about. Please listen. So allow me to explain. Oh, that was... sorry. This world has many possibilities, but will probably be considered. You should know now they observed the world a few times, the amount of what-ifs and countless... I see. Let us continue stories to spectate the world that you signed. This is wicked. Ah! The text of the stories provide a true course and only can show the gist of it. The text you are aligned with is still merely a rough outline akin to prophecies and futures. Fortunes. It's a bare minimum truth course. Why is this fast? In order to really read it, spectator's job is to record the true course and also be decided. So there's hope after all. That may have died, but don't give up. There's a chance that I find happiness, right? Listen, Mr. Notspeed. The story is spectator process between people, the breath of the entire subject logic. This is so fast! Ah! Please, send help. Mark, you read and no less goes on, right? The most common possibility is the best true course, but that stuff. It's saying that the possibility true it's said indeed. Is there some other way to save them? That way that is so fast! Please! If anyone wants to know what this says, please just pause it and read it yourselves. This is impossible. Skills observers not to be. Do you understand? Let me say it again. You are to spectate the book and decide the true course, and not allowed to interfere in any way. You are to look at the lines of possibilities. There's no writing optimal story and decide the true course. That is the job of a spectator like you. Fuck me. That's like a real job where they just explain to you like in 10 seconds, like, oh yeah, just do the figure. Like, what am I doing? Like, good luck. Was I too fast, or should I sing it again? What happens if we say yes? Please do. Very well, listen carefully. Let's try again. So allow me to explain the spectator's job. Alright, let's go. The world's many possibilities to be considered. You should know that the opposite rate a few times the amount of time what ifs and countless. I see. It's compared to the spectated world when assigned to. Ah. The story of the true course and only get to the gist of it. The texts were assigned to was still merely outline of akin to prophecies of fortunes. Is this slower? I feel this is slower. Bare minimum, the true course of Lord said, then appear in the right man who could read it. Spanish job is for true colors and all good use of it. Okay. So there's hope, isn't there? They may have died, but if we don't give up, there's usually a chance that they'll find happiness, right? Listen, Mr. Natsume. The story that you spectate the process, yeah, that's getting way faster. Spectators logically, statistically, astronomically, are saying, please. Those jabs. Oh my god, can I just skip through this? No. Could you wish to hear it again? No, I got it. Thank you very much. Well, that's settled. I'm looking forward to the fruits of your labor. What the fuck is my job? Sorry, going from like the somber death scene to like an actual comical like explaining of this job is I didn't expect it at all. Oh my god. I wish I had more confidence though. The idea that my job is to decide historical truths and how the stories will go, well, it's a bit too much. Why was I ever picked to become this spectator anyway? I gotta say, this place sure is big. Unaware that I was lost, I continued talking to myself. What does it mean to observe anyway? Do I have to keep repeating all that? I don't want to see any of them die ever again. If only I could somehow save them. I mean, we're probably good. Delicious water. You're lucky no one else heard that. You might have been seen as a dangerous element and promptly eliminated. Who's there? A mischievous muffled voice rang out from the darkness. As I looked for its source, I found a door that seemed to have just appeared out of thin air. It didn't fit in the surroundings at all. Is it the door to darkness? This is Kingdom Hearts. Oh my god. Like, I understand I keep like saying everything's Kingdom Hearts, but like this is really on the nose for being Kingdom Hearts. Are you behind this? As I brought my ear closer to the door, I heard a man's voice. It sounds strange, both standoffish and reverberating. You're the new spectator, aren't you? Yes, pleasure to meet you. Sure, you should really be careful with what you say, though. At first, they go about how you're chosen and all that. Spectators aren't exactly hard to replace, you know. But if you want to know what happened to dead people when they die again, be my guest and do whatever the hell you want. What the man told me from the beyond the door sent a chill down my spine. My instincts told me that the scenario he described would be the fate worse than death. Who are you? Didn't the librarian tell you? Spectators got no names, just like you, right? But I do have a name, it's not to be. Oh, really? What were you influenced by? Nothing, I just have memories from before I came here. Huh? No, that's something. His tone had changed. I couldn't see him, but he sounded right in a way that was different from the librarian, which was why I chose to tell him something I hadn't told her. Actually, I can't say I approve of the stories I saw during my observations. Not so? They were my friends, and they were supposed to lead happy lives. But all the stories ended with their deaths, caused by some incomprehensible being called Mamiya. That should be allowed to happen. Shouldn't be allowed, you say? Do you know something? No, I don't know anything about whatever you're in charge of. I just thought that spectators sure are a device bunch. Are you a spectator yourself? Who knows? What should I do? Is it Mamiya? What to be Mamiya? There are people who deserve happiness. I can't let an ending like that slide. I would do anything to make them happy, but spoken word has power, you know. Are you serious? I sure am. First my hand door fell silent for a good moment. I simply continued staring at the heavy door, waiting for him to resume. Piano, please calm down. Don't let me teach you how to interfere. Interfere? Didn't the librarian give you an explanation? Well, she did in her own eccentric way. I couldn't really follow, it's really fast. But she also emphasized that interference is forbidden, that we mustn't get involved. She told me it existed and how to do it, and then told me don't do it ever. They're all about that efficiency, and that they don't like needlessly spicing piano. Please, God, you're becoming pretty loud. Don't like needlessly spicing up the stories, Senpai Lord. Most ordinary spectators see it as too much of a pain. Don't even try. But you, tragically, are no ordinary spectator. Exactly. I still retain all my memories of them. So I'm ensure that they end up happy. Obviously, there's always a chance that you'll fail and nothing will change. Your safety isn't guaranteed either. You might end up dying yourself while in the story. But I'm already dead. Interference means you'll no longer be spectating from a safe distance. Instead, become a character in that story. So yes, you can absolutely die over and over again. Do I come back here after, though? So what'll it be? Will you keep on as observing as your friends die? Or risk your own life to try and change the ending? The choice is yours. Do I have an actual choice here? Well, obviously the choice was we're interfering. Life in this place does sound tempting. There might be a single dull moment. But if it comes to the cost of their happiness, I don't need it. For that, I would leave my dying. Do you have any idea what you're saying? You don't have to die anymore, yet you're still willing to take that risk? Well, I'm already dead. But that means precious little in this world. You've made it here, didn't you? Still, I don't care how many times I have to die. I just want to give... He has died like 4 times now, so... Or 5, technically, if you include the Mamiya one. Oh, well, Mamiya / Natsu. I just want to give them the endings they deserve. And save everyone that went to my funeral. Alright. There was a book with a black cover in front of me. I took a deep breath and looked at it. I would interfere with the story. The mysterious person behind the door told me that I could do it. But I had no idea if I could even trust him. Starting historical truths, huh? Can I not just decide that, like, they don't die from this? I shouldn't run my fingers along the cover. This brief written work contained countless possibilities, and I had to pick one of them. In that case, let it be a different possibility than the other ones before. I played it before reading the first line. Tokyo during the year in which the world was prophesied to end. Was that a real thing? I thought they're all insane. Mamiya died. Under a dull, monochrome sky, rain fell so heavy upon the concrete below. 4 silhouettes had gathered, and yet gloomy weather hid their expression well. There's also animation, which is unusual. None of them had umbrellas hanging in their heads. They were merely stood in place. Are these aren't the same people. None of them showed any willingness to move, let alone speak. The tallest man in the group stood with his arms dangling powerlessly at his side, while the heavy rain drenched his dark, icy locks. Even covered in droplets, large glasses of the man to his side did little to hide the pain of expression. The dark blue blazer of the young man next to him was completely soaked, making it weigh heavy on his shoulders. The last person was a beautiful young girl with chestnut-colored hair. Also a girl! Ooh! This is very different. A veil of grief had come over her eyes, and she bit into her tiny lips, she seeming as if to hide her emotions. It was a mystery what the 4 had in common. All of them seemed deeply hurt, but they weren't supporting each other. It was evident that they were all strangers. Suddenly, someone broke the silence. Mamiya. None of the 4 had the energy left to tell which one of them had spoken up. However, the name made all 4 of them look up, and then their eyes finally met. They stared at each other with pale lips and faces. Well, that's a weird story. What is this? I hadn't interfered at all. I was about to spectate like I had done many times before, but the story was supposed to begin with my funeral. And yet, where did they go? Where are Kichiki, Ryou, and the others? I want to find out about the entity that brings them pain, Mamiya. What is this about Mamiya dying? Mamiya died? Kind of like me. Is he another observer? That would make sense. It was hard for me to believe that the mysterious being that spreads so much malice could die so easily. More importantly, who are these people? I think we will find out who those people are maybe next time here. Because I am very busy. So, man, if you've been enjoying the show, make sure to subscribe to the channel. This will hopefully come out more consistently again. I had a lot of technical issues, as I'm sure it might have been able to tell from Harvestel as well, because Yuki had problems as well. And I think we'll do this again another time. All right. Bye.